I'm going to trace out this fierce looking owl and cut it on the CO2 laser. I'm using a full-size diagram. First thing in Logic Trace, I'm going to select 4 points, which is going to define the perimeter of the diagram. Just touch the 4 corners of the diagram. First selection we're going to make on Logic Trace is the arc command. Arc command is simple, you're only touching 3 spots. I use a red pencil to mark off my starting spots. Also, it shows me what's been traced. For some of these irregular parts, I'm just going to use the trace command. It's best to trace out a large diagram because then the small parts are easily traced. Just a bit of a tidbit here. When you save your work, the program saves your copy and another copy, and that copy format is TLG. The beauty of the TLG copy is that you can load that copy at a later date and just continue tracing. Or if you feel that you've made a mistake, you can go back and load that TLG and it'll put you right back to just before that error. That's one of the reasons why I save my work frequently. Also note here that that TLG copy is reloaded by selecting Options. I'll be using the circle command for those small circles on the owl. It's very quick and easy because all you do is touch 3 points. The computer echoes back the diameter, which gives you a final check. And also I save my work frequently. I find Logic Trace easy to use and it's fast. And it has the ability to be saved in different formats like DXF, PolyDXF, SVG, or PDF. I save it all the time as DXF. One unique feature is the ability of the program to extend the control window to another device, like a cell phone or an iPad. What this means is you can have your controls right beside you while you're tracing. You can have that on the cell phone or the iPad. The other point to note here is the options and setup buttons. You can configure the program to suit yourself. Like for instance, I've set up the line width to be 0.5 and I've set up the line color to be black. I like my tracing to look like a black thread. My intentions here are to cut 2 pieces of material, 2 different colors, and combine them to make one plaque. So I'm going to cut brown hardboard, spray it black, cut white hardboard, and put the white pieces inside the black. This will create quite a detailed look. Coming close here to finishing up with the tracing, so I'll save this file, this final DXF file, and I'm going to load that file into the laser software. cutting this owl from different type of hardboards. I'm going to start off with a brown hardboard first. It's an 1/8 inch thick. Shown here is a shot of the camera I have inside the laser, which saves me opening and closing the lid. I'm using about 35 psi of air to help with the cut. That's what gives it a nice smooth cut. I'm starting to cut out the perimeter of the owl. This will cut out the owl from the background. The plan here is to cut these pieces and mix and match the colors. This shows the brown parts removed, and this shows the part that I'm keeping. You can see here where I've started the